Hi, this is hopefully just a quick video to just demonstrate a couple of electrostatic generators that I have restored in the recent months. This one here is a Wimshurst, and this is the kind, this is a laboratory grade Wimshurst. This is the kind that you would see that in a video done by MIT or laboratories doing experiments would use. So it's in top condition, and all the segments, the aluminum segments here were, I had to re-glue them all. They were all falling off. Some of them were missing. We had to buy a second really terrible quality device, which actually I've got here. This was just used for parts, and we used all the aluminum segments off of that to salvage and replace and repair on here. Some of the also the needles on the static accumulator rods here were missing, so now they're all back in there as well. So everything is 100% functional, and as you can see, it shines. So it's a Welch. I believe this would be from the 40s, probably, would be my guess that this would have been manufactured and built. And here's the other side here of the device. So I'll give you a spin demonstration. So I got about, I don't know, 1.5 inch gap there. So I think this one's capable of doing about a 2-inch gap quite easily. So that is a Wimshurst, and here I have a much older. This was definitely an antique. This would be from the 1800s, also, that I've just been restoring. And this is a Holtz, so it's not two discs that are going in opposite directions. It's only one disc. And this rear disc here is a fixed disc, and I'll go over that a little bit. That's obviously your capacitors there in the front, your switch to take them apart, their disconnector capacitors. That is the different patents. I guess it's patented by P. Atkinson. They have two different variations, small variation in 1885 that they've done. And that's another manufacturer's plate there. So I guess it was made by Macintosh Battery and Optical in Chicago. A lot of amazing fine detail. Look at that. That is the crank, I guess, I don't know exactly how you would call that, the right term, but look at the work on that. That's all painted on. Quite amazing detail. It's an adjustment knob here to increase the tension on the belt, and that's not the original belt. That's just a belt that I've from a belt kit. You can make your own belts, and you glue it together and make it the size you want. So here on this one, the rear disc here, or the rear glass, these are real glass. You can see there's a crack there, so there was a crack right across all the way to this side here. So that's been re-glued with rear view mirror adhesive for glass, and you cure it with ultraviolet light. And there's actually two cracks on that this rear disc, and there's the other one there. You can see it. So right across there. So when we bought this, it was not functioning. And then I had to rebuild that end here with epoxy. So there's epoxy on both ends there. Those pieces were just missing basically. And had to redo all the silver. This is paint that has real silver mixed into it. And it's, the strip goes all the way down to here. So that's all been redone. And that's a new paper as well at the back. And then it's all shellacked as well. And then shellacked on the front side as well. So it's all brand new shellac. That's still the original label that's there, indicating the front side of the device, or the positioning that disc, that glass plate on the right side. So the rest was pretty good. There was a lot of oxidization. I did some buffing on these parts, and there you go. This one works tremendously well. It's very, very powerful. I'll give you a demonstration here of it. That's a 3-inch gap, by the way. Very serious. So there you go. Thought you may be interested in seeing this. Thanks for your interest. Bye now.